This number wanted the ball back for pick and roll.
From Carrington over to George. Transition three is good. Sent from downtown with Philly last year. Kyshawn George, long and wiry, works his way in and won the Bagley. Beats George. He waited for McBride. And then he took out Wasilli inside.
Do whatever he wants when he wants.
Exactly. Trying to get to the basket, and Love Carrington was helped to the locker room. A little bit of pressure on that 1 foot. Assar. Inside for Bagley. Spinning hook, no foul. This one won't fall. Sarr ahead to Chris Middleton. Lobs the key. A minute left in the half. Kyshawn George to the lane. Push it off on Tobias. He has Kate as a teammate. Kate has 10 dimes already.
That helps, doesn't it?
Yeah. George from the base. Kyshawn George goes to the baseline. Double clutch glass.
Love about this second unit, so many things. Bobby Portis, new starter, another team.
For the Bucks between Rollins and Troy. All on the bus, 40% between them on the bump on side. Just couldn't finish the layup inside. Carries the time.
So James Short, representing Texas A&M.
On jumpers, but he's so good getting into the paint, finishing the second. Desire.
It went in, so that's what Desire drifting towards the baseline. This was a starting group here in the second half for the Bucks.
Bounce pass ahead to George. Kyshawn spinning and
he knows when to roll and facilitate.
Kyshawn inside. Those were three of the best backcourts in the league.
Debate,
hey!
conversation.
2 minutes to play in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
This Kyshawn George stepping into it. It's an inbound. George again. Same spot. Oh yeah.
Score this right here. Nurse might need to call a timeout.
Kyshawn getting downhill on Edgecombe. Although not those seats. New seats over there. He was sitting with me his rookie year trying to get in.
You know that this league is on high alert with Kyshawn George because of stuff just like this.
Kyshawn fall away. Massive and over down to George. George being heavily guarded by Maxey. Kyshawn with the height advantage. Jumpers up against. He'll probably get the game ball. That's where the Thunder have had so much success over the course of the year as George spotted up. Over the course of 4 quarters, folks, your legs get heavy. Up at those rotations as George with a push up. Then they unpack that three-point shot here in the first 6 games of the season. George has had it. What about you?
I just couldn't remember. Like, you know, what is the situation do you?
And their last sandwich between that 4-game losing streak. They'll go with Bain, Bankero, Carter, Sarr.
Speaking as another young man that's passing through, best young man with the ball, I like what George has done this year. You see his little building.
Along with Bankero, each are scoring about 22 a game. Kyshawn again. Here's Key.
Show him your numbers. He has to see somebody at the nail.
got it. Keeley. Shot clock at 5 for George. Turnover by the Magic. Kyshawn gets 5 assists. The other guy that did that, your former teammate and adversary, LeBron James.
This is one for him to win all night long.
George steps back. He has been red hot from three-point range. I don't think that's in his bag of tricks.
But
George gets inside. Poor defense. Brunson trying to fight over the screen. Kyshawn George drives in and gets the bounce. George, wide open lane for Kyshawn George at Manhattan.
yeah,
And then St. John's, then New Mexico as well. George lines that one up, knocks down. Understanding that there is a mismatch. George from deep in the corner.
the Jazz. You don't want to hold steady eye in the mid-range, but you out there, you can lose.
It doesn't matter as they put it back in.
Yeah. Outside big units, man. I got to go back in, so we don't really need a lot of it, but we need it.
He's tough, man. Ball is still out.
Kyshawn is back. Blocked by Alex, his second of the night. Wizards running. Kyshawn finishes. The flag came in fourth and rookie scoring. Kick out to Kyshawn.
Out here and giving them minutes with 4 guys out tonight. On the other side, I talked to assistant coach TJ Sorensen. He talked about Kyshawn.
Still drilled the jumper. George!
He hits the tough ones tonight. He's missed a couple easy chippies.
George, wide open.
Over the time, we'll see the Pistons put a little bit of game pressure here.
About a second difference between shot and game clock. George wants the quick 2.
That's too incredibly hard at their particular crafts.
I could have used Rick Sullivan in my career. Where was he then?
The Wizards have the rebound. George stepping to his right, heaves and hits.
Kevin had last time in Milwaukee, and Mike Houston hadn't gotten a win up there in some time. Kyshawn, let's play team ball, play together, have some fun.
They are playing team ball. Deep 3, Kyshawn George. Go one-on-one here. Tapped in.
Look at us giving shout-outs to our great guys.
What Houston's trying to do. You want to know, I have something I can rely on.
And let's welcome back after missing the last 4, Bilal Coulibaly. There's a drive. Technical foul. Alex with a handoff to Kyshawn on the pull-up 3. Yes, sir. CJ no looking over to Kyshawn in the corner. Step back 3, all net.
And I don't really care. I'm going to go for the shot block because that's what defensively they want me to do as Kyshawn.
Ryan Keefe say go. George with a mid-range shot. 3 of 3 shooting. Kyshawn on a catch and shoot 3. George using that body. Misses. Good contest by Alex. Washington has numbers. Key. Step in 3. Good. Here he is trying to get inside. And scores.
This Washington team wants to play fast. Kyshawn George
Hit his first shot, he missed his last 3. Kyshawn George slide up the seam. George faded away. The little fella is nice move. Kyshawn George. For George, 4 seconds. George on the move. Pull up jumper is good. Kyshawn George, you played well tonight.
Quick, go to one knee, see George. Here's Middleton, cut off by RJ. George the 3. Second chance for the Wizards. They get a rare offensive rebound here so far tonight. And George reverses it. They around here. Despite a big offensive output from Washington. Offensive rebound and a putback for 5 starters.
How about Vooch? 18 points in the paint tonight, which is a season high.
Buzelis got a hand on it. It's another block shot for Buzelis. George at 3 gives the Wizards the lead.
Very good athlete. Long. He hasn't been as tough as they would like.
And a 3.
He just ain't playing. He got 2 steps. You know that.
Let's just say Chris's return to Milwaukee was a little bit better than Miles Turner's return. First night of a back-to-back. We're in Philly tomorrow night. George, shot clock winding down. Got to get a 3 up. Got a near steal there by Porter. Kyshawn makes him pay.
Good looks to test the threes and their 5th in pace, so you make sure that you get back on defense.
He was key in that maxi 3 to tie him, tracking down that offensive rebounds. Here's the both guys reading in. You can easily just George, step back.
Little bump, head fake, jumper, good.
Those last
He's already committed 4 turnovers to start this game. Kyshawn on the catch and shoot. Seems like the basketball just has energy anytime Riley's around. Back in Boston on November 5th, where he was a plus 27 on the night. George. Hauser's second 3. Kyshawn comes back and tags the self.
are there to be the sink man or the low man on those rotations.
Key in this quarter, so they've taken care of the basketball, making this run. Key. Second 3 rattles in.
2 points.
Great hands by Kyshawn. As Tristan rewards Kyshawn for the bounce pass to Tristan in the paint. Swings it over to George.
Leave the court space for him to go to work.
Tristan misses. Nice tap in by Kyshawn. George contesting a marker, the quarter pole of the season, and now these stats, as you like to say, are battle tested. The birthday boy with a nice definitely monitor of how many of those long rebounds Washington will be able to secure tonight as Kyshawn comes back and tags. George trying to get downhill and gets the layup to go.
That's easy, and the reason
Swinging it around the perimeter. Corner 3, good for Kyshawn. CJ, Shamir inside. Wise choice, kick out to the birthday boy.
the problem. But you got to think about the Pacers looking to do something. We're able to get that one out, and George
Drives on Matherin. Kyshawn, George, basket and a foul.
Because Ethan has been in the game, but he really hadn't brought anything from the scoring standpoint. Woo! I'm telling you.
Using some speed early on in this game. George, good jumper. Wizards 4-20 on the year, 3-7 in their last 10 coming off a win in Indiana. George trying to dance on Sohan. Sohan doing a nice job staying in front, but George gets that same ball. Kyshawn George against Devin Vassell. Fading away, off glass again. Nice job, though. You always recover.
You saw it wasn't working there.
You always recover. You always come through.
Max on the drive in the dish.
Fadeaway jumper by
They start making some steps in terms of being a good basketball team as George knocks down that little mid.
in the first half. George scores and will help take it away. George, straight line drive, a foul, and the hoop. George curls off the screen. His foul line jumper is in.
Oh, George is.
And now a 3. And there's a rebound taken away by Champagny. 3 by George is in. Rejected by Santi, but picked up by George. And again, another second chance opportunity. George. And right now, Washington can't miss.
Averaging 20 points, almost 10 rebounds, and 2.7 blocks. Kyshawn.
See, when you take away a strong hand, I mean, it's the little things.
Count that bucket and the foul. 7-4 from Benyama waits for. Kyshawn rocks the rim. Like George's drive there. Touches nothing. straight at Key on the lob. George.
State. 4 3-pointers for the con artist. Finally, something falls.
Nice pass inside to Key, who got behind Abad. 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. Key taking advantage of the side. Key, mid-range jumper, nice. He is getting another post up, this time on the opposite side. He falls, Key makes him pay. Key coming in, getting an offensive rebound and putback for the Raptors. Shoot three rattled in by George. It's time for the rebound. The look ahead. Kyshawn ahead of the pack. Rajakovic. Work on Sandro. Swings it over to Key for three. Over to Key. Key working inside, aggressive. First points for him and his return on this team. Him and George Poole, that is. See if Key can get some get back on the drive. He does just that. Win on any given night. Any team in this league can get hot from three. There's one by Kyshawn. Kyshawn off his board, staying with it, and finishes. Kyshawn did a nice stops. George. Side step three as the shot clock is winding down. To begin with. Middleton behind the back to George. Pays it off.
Arizona high school product of George really locks down the scorekeeping. And you mentioned that George catches in on a three. George leaks out the other way for the finish.
Stuff you're just talking about, and their energy early on says a lot about the turn of the time.
Jumper ball for George. Chased around by Sanders, pulls up from 17 and knocks it down. At 78, Miller off the bench with 9. George the other way, knocks down a 3.
Landscaping, historical content. You don't like it, but you're not going to stop him. Did you make him use a little bit more less efficient?
This Wizards team, one of the youngest in the association. 10 players under the age of George dancing with it. Left hand, count it. Kyshawn, George, Max Reno back on the floor trying to check George. Gets right to the cup. By 15. George, wow. Oh, they're going to count. Hey, this guy too, he's been knocking down a few as George with the putback. George, bucket and one.
Advantageous situation.
11-7 our score as George puts one in.
One of the best shot blockers in the entire NBA. Jamal Murray high off the glass, so confidently.
Final 30 seconds here in the first quarter. Long range, got it.
Was shooting 46% from three. He's going to knock him down.
Yeah, corner three there, that's good. And the three-pointer buried. Going here. That was good. George. Got it. Timeout Denver. And a timeout. George. Now George going to dribble it up. You don't want any fouls. George lets it go and knocks it in.
All of them have been at the charity stripe. Kyshawn from about 15, good. This Clippers team, Drew. No, George inside.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's definitely got to be a foul. Nothing. George on that baseline jumper. Kyshawn with hoops in the district. Kyshawn, first shot of the third, got it.
That's big. I want to see Kyshawn.
Clippers, Key, corner, three, yes! George, three over Harden, says take that with you.
Down from time to time, but you'll live with Valanciunas shooting threes.
Kyshawn on the cleanup. Key getting a little separation. Touches nothing but not.
A guy like Valanciunas early, you don't want to let him get 2 feet in the paint. and back it down and see George knock down the nice first. Hasn't been a pretty night offensively, but they're still right here.
Good move by Key. Kyshawn on a blow by. It's passed.
Like he's supposed to be out there with a helmet and shoulder pads.
Kyshawn not.
George. Lead change. Man who I've never met. How was his number not retired? Up in for George. Kind of a high school fan watching his former Providence State team, or was he there to big rivalry? Okay. Kyshawn George keeps it. And George makes it hurt. Three-pointer for Kyshawn.
Alex trying to work a side pick and roll with Kyshawn. As Sissoko and Trey Johnson both on the deck. Inside. Washington with some good pressure defense. Kyshawn, good. Once again, a run here in this second quarter. The first shot off glass is good by Joe.
There's a gimme. Can they take advantage?
Key steps into a three and knocks it down. Key going one-on-one against Denny. Oh, right in Denny's eye.
That's the
With a long shot outside, put up and in.
forward. He's playing as a young player.
George inside. Johnson to work out. It's picked up inside. Kyshawn. George puts it back. That win over Portland, this Washington team had lost 9 consecutive games. Nice shot right there.
So it's bucket.
Milwaukee getting their first points in the last 4 minutes. George.
Good opportunity tonight.
With George going inside, bustling against A.J. Green. Got Porter, the pump, the fadeaway. George works on Green. It's Middleton. Good feed inside. George! What a pinpoint pass!
Doing it on both ends.
George, the pump into Rollins. He got two at the other end.
Floater, good.
Every once in a while, you place just combine. They have two savants over there, LeBron James and Luka.
Start here for Kyshawn. Just turn it over. Kyshawn, the layup. Where he fell and kind of the stick was kind of reversed and just tapped it in. Kyshawn in the dunker area. We talked about the passing by Dougie Big Buckets. Didn't play Friday due to a coach's decision. Speaking to Key, Bagley, nice bounce pass to Key. You called it, Drew. They have been prone to getting
all angles.
It's already 5 of 7 from the field. It's Kyshawn. Kyshawn works his way in the paint. Gets the jumper.
You get to the line, you.
Top corner three-point shooting team in the league as Kyshawn spins and wins.
The ball on the perimeter. Alex stops and fires and fills it up.
That was impressive right there.
Now they've got to execute. Let's see what Kyshawn George can do from the lane.
Wizards with a 2-point lead here early. Kyshawn extends that lead for 3.
You run, you will be rewarded.
Alex feeds to Key. Hits a 3. Kyshawn gets it to the paint using the left hand and scores. There, passes to Alex, who swings it to Key.
This team has a chance to win, and I'm going to do everything I can to help. I just thought that attitude's phenomenal from a guy who's been around 13 years. And now,
yeah, it's Coulibaly, back to the rim. Coulibaly with the steal, and it turns into a George 3. Out there, Sam Merrill's a perfect 9 for 9, 26 big points. George a tough shot over Tyson, opens the second. Offensive rebound, and boy, we heard Johnny Bryant talk about that with Serene.
As he drops Neesmith and gets the layup. Ball rolls out the Key.
Good hustle by Bilal, saving that possession right there, being aggressive. Ryan looks like he's trying to burn one.
11-2 run for the Pacers, ending that jumper by Kyshawn George. John says whatever. PJ Hall is into the game for Colbert. And there's the jumper by Kyshawn. Key with a free look. Charlotte Hornets. Key Count it! And one.
Kyshawn George to the basket.
Nice move by George. He's one of those players that
Cullum hit the deck. Meanwhile, George driving and scoring.
And good move by George again.
Kyshawn George. He drains a three at the other end.
He's a really good player.
Kyshawn adds to the lead.
I like that Ingram while he's a scorer. He's a scorer. We see George get it done right there. But Brandon Ingram while he's a
Shot clock inside. Kyshawn catch and shoot three. Got it. Corner shot for Key is pure. Bucket on the other end. Now he's got the assignment of guarding Kyshawn. Turn away fade is good.
I like it, right? It's like a commute phone.
Swings it over to a wide open Kyshawn. Smart decision. Hey. Key, that's a tough jumper. He had it.